Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome back to an odd little game called Syberia. So, I'm actually really digging this, and I know some people are kind of like, this is weird and it's a little bit slow moving, but for me, the story is actually so different that it's like, it's very intriguing, and I don't really know what type of outcome we're gonna have, and that's what's really driving me here. The gameplay is like...
Kate Walker!
Oh, whoa.
Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
The gameplay is obviously incredibly simple, but it's all about this story that they're weaving. We had just recently found a place where we could potentially wind up the train, but we need to figure out a way to get the train down there, since it's obviously not moving. And now, Oscar wants something, who knows what. We found the station master, he seems kind of sketchy.
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
What?
A message?
You have been summoned to see the Rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now, sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna head there then. Things just keep getting, like, weirder and weirder. Which is to be expected, I guess. There's this, this giant platform up here. I don't know if you can see it. Right up here. With a ladder that we can climb up to. Probably to access this mechanical eagle, I imagine. But we can't get up there because there's some birds that are blocking our way. And apparently, Kate is freaked out by birds. So, there's that. But, just over this area, we have the exit to the university. And it'll be cool because I want to see these mammoths up close now. Let's check over here first. See if there's anything else in here that we might be missing. Okay, this is now taking me... If this takes me back out front again, albeit on the other side. Oh, interesting. Okay, we got a few people here. Let's check this out. I did not expect that.
Hey there! On the boat!
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?
Oh, that's awesome. Maybe they can actually push my train or pull my train or I don't know.
My name is Kate Walker, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very new to me.
Lawyer, good job. Earn lot of money.
A lot? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. There's worse.
Lawyer always ask a lot of money.
Can we change the subject, please? I really don't want to go down this road. Are you from Barkstadt?
Yet.
So you're like me. Birds just passing through. I'm stuck here because of my train.
Kleine Puskereisen mit uns, no?
What did he say?
Train kaput. No luck for you.
Oh, that's too funny.
I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
Lock closed. Barge blocked.
But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Porque no? More money for that fair.
Oh, yeah.
Da is possible. My husband say we help you if you give money.
Right. And how much do you want?
Cinquante.
He want $150.
$150? I don't have that much.
No money, no barge.
Let me offer you $75.
Nay, $125.
Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
Correct. You have barge for $100.
Great. Now, don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money.
Okay. Where am I gonna get this money from? I imagine, well, maybe it's in my suitcase?
I hope my train isn't too big for your barge.
Tis okay. Motorboat erste Klasse.
My husband say correct. Powerful motor.
I mean, we're not exactly very far from the winding machine, are we? It's dumb, isn't it, all this effort to go a few yards?
Put train in barge? Nah, not possible.
What?
You must really get to see the countryside. Do you know New York at all?
We no understand.
I'm looking for a funny little man who is supposed to live in Syberia. Can you imagine that? Syberia. I expect you've already been there.
Sie vragen komen to Syberia?
Siberia? No, too cold. Barge no break ice.
Have you gone down to take a look around the station yet? It's amazing. You know, it's full of exotic birds.
Mee to mooi girl? Ja. Ja, met plezier.
We no leave boat. Husband is land sick.
Oh, I love their accents.
It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each other, for free, out of solidarity.
Father, alles buik not full. Money, ja, buik full.
Excuse me?
My husband say need money for leave. $100 not lot for fancy lady like you.
How
How would you know a fancy lady like me, really?
okay,
I'll leave
well,
you to it. I won't disturb you again.
Do svidania.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to get the money somehow, eventually, but we have all these different pieces of the puzzle as to how to get this train moving. But, like, we know what the pieces are, we just don't have them yet, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh, cool, I kind of took a different path around here, that works. But I just want to check and see if there's anything that we miss on the other side of the station. Down here. Probably not, but... maybe there's more people that speak languages that I can't understand. Or this. Whatever this thing is. Okay, what do we have here? Looks like there's a
I need a
keyhole.
key.
Yeah. And then there's some numbers underneath. Who knows what this is?
That looks broken.
Yeah, the wires are cut. Okay, so there's something here. This probably translates to something, but I don't understand what the words are. In case of problems, contact the following number. 2766-6742. Okay. But we need a key. All right. Okay, so we're now gonna go towards the university, I guess. We scouted this whole area out. I'm glad I checked there because now we know that there's a phone we can use. That is so cool. Alright, what do we got here? This looks like maybe little automaton musicians. Looks like maybe a violin player. Something like that. We've got somebody out here. The hell? Got an egg. Something we need to put here.
This thing's jammed.
Probably have to balance it out first. I don't have anything, do I? I've got a hook. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, let's go talk to this guy.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I'd like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
That's weird. Well, who is this guy?
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party?
Ah.
You sure looking mighty fine. Love those
hoping
big
I could get a
round
dialogue.
eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I'd like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Okay, let's head right in. F this guy. Clearly doesn't like me for my personality. Ugh. All right, we got fossils. Oh, jeez. We could go anywhere. I like to, when I enter a new area, I like to kind of just check out everything and just get a vibe for where we can and can't go. Oh, perfect. That worked out pretty nice. Imagine these are the guys that called for me.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
That's funny.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall?
Uh-oh.
Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Okay. Now, I just realized that that phone that we saw earlier with the cord cut, like, it gave us the phone number, and I have a cell phone, so I should probably just call it, but now I don't remember the number. So after this, I'm going to have to go back and check that out. But let's find out some information from these astute gentlemen.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat this June '68 exams. The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
Tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already
Oh my God,
terminated.
these guys are nuts.
But as rectors of this university and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York, or rather Valladolid more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
Oh, jeez.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most
he was
idealistic
here.
intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that, but bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years
Jesus.
ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
So Hans was here, learned all about these mammoths from history, and then pieced off. And now, like, we gotta remember, Hans has gotta be like 80 whatever. I don't remember the age difference between Anna and Hans, but she was like 86 when she died. So, he's gotta be in that same age range. He's old.
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly put out by the presence of your train in our station and by its recurrent immobility.
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable. Your huge locomotive is very cumbersome.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
Okay, we know.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from faraway, exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois and his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
Interesting. Okay, so these guys, like, I don't know. They're telling me a lot of stuff, but I don't know if it's going to be important.
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while.
Can't see that happening.
I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
Why not?
What?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
Okay.
My word, that is a fine idea.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Oh yeah, we saw
Why,
that.
yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
With pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are going to have to be resourceful.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barakstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
Okay, so
I
we're gonna
hope
help
that I
them
can
out.
show myself worthy of your faith in me, gentlemen.
Well, my dear colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
All right, so what
Here
we need
we are,
to do?
busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
So in order to get our train to the little charging station at the end, or the wind-up station, I should say, we need to get the boat to push us there. In order to get the boat to push us there, we need to pay them $100. In order to get $100, we need to fix the bandstand outside of the university. In order to fix that bandstand, we need to figure out how to like balance this thing out. There was like an egg, some type of golden egg in there. And I'm gonna go take another look. I imagine, oh, here we go.
Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Barakstadt.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
Yeah, don't like really working for that guy very much. I'm gonna talk to him now, see if there's any like new information that we can run by him.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, Spunky. I'd like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Okay, didn't mean to do that again. I kind of thought he'd give us more info, but I was wrong. So on this thing, I guess that's one way to go to it. Let's take another look here and see if there's any clues as to what we might need for it. Okay, so I can't take this egg, but there's something I need to put here. And then once this, I guess, balances, this would be able to operate. So something roughly the size of a golden egg. Oh, maybe. Okay, hold on here. Now there's this mechanical eagle that picks up all these eggs. Maybe we get an egg from the aviary to balance this thing. I don't know. But what I'm doing now is running back to the aviary because there is a little phone thing here that I'm going to call a phone number to see if it can help us. And if it can, great. If not, then it's all good. We'll continue to explore the university. Okay, let's check this phone number again. Okay, 2766-6742. 2766-6742. 2766-6742.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. To start, press the number sign.
Okay.
If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2. If you are using the Koningpass lock, press 3. If you are using the Barrackstadt lock, press 4. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
Well, we're at Barrackstadt.
If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
Let's raise it.
You want to raise the water level in the Barrackstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command, press the number sign. Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please operate the lock system manually. We apologize for delays to our service.
Well, that's helpful. That's really helpful. So I imagine then this is where I would operate it manually, but I'll need a key for that. And that'll probably be one of the last things to get the boat to be able to push or pull our train along this kind of canal thing. So we'll head back into the university, seeing as that's really the only place we can go that we haven't seen yet, and see if we can't find a way to help us out of these situations that we're in. Let's go. Come on now. Like, where are all the people? There's this one guy. There's the 3 dudes that work here. Where's the students? All right, we're gonna go this way again, and we'll go into this door. Okay. What if I have to hover over just the exact... Oh, just over the exact right book. We may as well do a loop around the top, and then we'll check out the bottom. Oh, hello, ladder. Okay, the Illustrated Dictionary of Plants and Mushrooms. The Angelicola. The Angelicola is a mushroom without stem that has a chewy texture. It is a member of the polypote family and grows exclusively on the trunks of certain trees of the Amazonian jungle. While it is edible when young, the Angelicola has a woody texture and insipid flavor and offers no great culinary appeal. Native Amazonian tribes, however, are very attached to the mushroom. Why they are so fond of the fungus has taken extensive scientific research to... I can't even read these. These words are so small. Elucidate? Biologists have reached the conclusion that the Angelicola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its acuteness enormously. Amazonian Indian hunters discovered this effect and started using it centuries ago. The Angelicola is dried and ground to a powder and consumed before the hunt commences. Its effect is instantaneous, and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. The hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, even under great distances. Okay. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Basically, these guys took mushrooms, and they think it increased their ability to hunt. That's probably all there is to it. Oh, we got people in here. Actual people. Okay, cool. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna take a little break here. When we come back, we'll talk to these people, see if there's anything. What's this? Oh, there's something I can grab here. Okay, I'm excited. We'll see if there's anything that they can tell us about repairing the thing for the people that run this place, and then we should be able to start getting things done. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.